Hello, everyone. Welcome to our Love Attracting Catalyst session today. I just did this whole thing without a mic, so now I'm coming back to start again so you can hear me. And sorry about that. So, welcome. If we haven't met, my name is Macy Matarazzo. I am the creator of the Super Love System, and I am so glad you're here. If you're watching this on YouTube, like, subscribe, share with your friends. We are on day one of a 3-part series where we will be doing a process to clear out the space so that you can receive that which you want to have in your love life, but in your life. So, one of the things I was talking about before I figured out I didn't have a mic is that this really is like a consciousness car wash. So, whatever you are asking for in your love life or in your life, we're starting with that, but then we're going to go through a process where I'm going to be sharing all of the different quantum laws that are in the universe and what it is, and clearing out the things that aren't aligned with that. That may not make sense, but I'm going to share that with you. We're going to be doing it together, and it'll be sort of meditative. So, the key here is that, if we're feeling, miserable, or if we are struggling with doubt and fear, those energies are not aligned with what it is we're creating. So it can be very convincing, it can be very seductive to fall into the fears and the limitations. And this 3-day experience is about changing that and giving yourself a sense of something different. I've been doing this process personally, and it's just such a an amazing amplifier and creator of my life. So, thanks for being here and listening. So, pull out a journal or something if you have a piece of paper. I think it's helpful to start by just writing down as best you can what it is you want to create. So, I also say that, you may not have words for it. And if you don't, just get the energy of that life that you are asking for and bring it into your awareness. Bring it into your awareness. And you may even sense, as you are going to that ask, the I want to share my life with someone. I want a partner who gets me. I want to um, meet someone who I can travel with and grow with, someone who's financially successful like me and who is adoring, and all of the things that may be popping into your mind right now. And and get that, but also notice that there may be in the sidelines some questions. There may be those inner critics popping up saying, well, you can't have that, you're too much, or not enough, or how would that ever exist anyway? There, whatever the I can'ts are that are popping up, be aware of those too. And just begin to get comfortable in your seat. So I encourage you to get in a cozy spot where you're not going to be interrupted for the next 15 minutes. And take a couple breaths as you arrive here. And just listen to my voice. And as we move through this, I will be cueing you as to when to speak out loud, or when to maybe write something down, or when to I'll be guiding you through. This isn't necessarily a guided visualization as much as it is I would say almost like a manifesting prayer that heals the part of us that is falling for the lies, that's falling for these misunderstandings that show up in our world as kind of disappointment, doubt, frustration, resentment, that kind of stuff. So think of it like that. So, getting comfortable in your seat, taking a couple deep breaths as you bring that which you would like to create into your awareness. And you may sense that which you'd like to create in your body or around your body or in front of your body, however you're sensing this next level relationship, this next level life, and noticing if there are pictures associated with it or energetic qualities to it. If you're visual, you may even have a sense of the color of it. But sensing and perceiving the energy of that which is your desire. And bringing your awareness to that, I will share with you the first law of creation. And these are quantum laws of the universe. And this is how the universe creates. And when we can align with this, then we can consciously create our life. So the first one is the law of manifestation. And this law is about how things come into being. So as you're aware of your desire, we're asking the question to our being. We're asking our body to be the consciousness of this desire that's coming up in your world, to be the consciousness of your love relationship, of your life in love. So asking your body, what consciousness can me and my body be to have my love relationship? And this isn't a time where you have to go in and think about it. So keeping yourself inward, you don't have to think about this. Just noticing and inviting your body to be the consciousness to have your love relationship. And then we're going to do some clearings as we go. So anything that doesn't allow you or your body to be the consciousness of your love story, will you please destroy and uncreate that now by saying yes out loud? And when I say destroy and uncreate that now by saying yes out loud, when you say yes, your body takes that seriously. And your body begins to release those places or spaces where you've been misaligned with this. So, stepping into, resting into, melting into the consciousness of your love story right now, sensing it, perceiving it. This is not for your mind to do. So, there's no thinking or figuring this out. And there's no way of doing this wrong or more right. Just noticing as you're present with this, how it feels. So, because your consciousness is creating your life, and it's always a choice. So, choosing this consciousness right now to be the consciousness of your love story. just by saying yes out loud. So saying yes, yes, yes to the law of manifestation. Now, bringing your hands to your heart or to prayer, however you want to do this, but really connecting in with your body as we move to the second law. And as you're continuing your awareness of that which you want to create, we move to the law of magnetism, where the law of manifestation was the consciousness of your creation. The law of magnetism is the energy of your creation. The energy of your creation is the idea that your emotions, your thoughts, and your body are what we're inviting to align with your creation. So energy here is energy is your first language. So without needing to think your way through this, just calling your body's energy, your being's energy to be aligned with your love story right now. So through your emotional energy, through your cognitive energy, through your physical energy, we invite the emotional, the cognitive, and the physical to join us here and now. And just with the words inviting that, you sense and perceive that occurring. And even if you don't, it is. So, knowing that like energy attracts like. So, getting the energy of your love story right now, and anything that doesn't allow you to be, know, perceive, or receive that energy of your love story, will you please destroy and uncreate that by saying yes out loud? Yes. And just inviting yourself to lower any barriers to receiving this. And I'm using my hands to do a gesture to remove any of those walls that keep us from experiencing this fully. And being aware of any of those thoughts that come with fear or doubt, just knowing that those aren't true. Any fears or doubts or stories that may be trying to sneak into the space or maybe are present with you right now, just know, make the choice right now to know that if it feels bad or if it feels like doubt or fear or frustration, that is not true. And I encourage you in this moment to be willing to be wrong about any of that rather than buying them as real and true. To for this moment, know that you get to choose now the energy that you create each day. Through your energy today, you have the power to create your life. And being able to affirm that right now, I know that I have all of the energy, space, and consciousness to receive my love story. So as we then move from the first two laws, the law of manifestation, the law of magnetism, we now move into the law of desire. And then the law of desire is that connection to the inspiration that is coming from the universe, coming from divine, that even brought you to this class. The desire that, yes, I do want to share my life with someone, that is within you. And this is the moment right here and now where you say yes to that, where you say yes to that desire, knowing that this is divine. This isn't something you just thought up or made up. This is your destiny. So, in this moment, honoring that by whatever you're inspired to do, putting your hands on your heart, saying yes out loud, the more your body hears your conviction, just yes, yes, I'm having that. So, right now, from that place of pure connection to divine, say, yes, I'm having that. Yes, I'm having that. Yes, I'm having that. And noticing how that feels, because your excitement, your enthusiasm are what turns it on and turns it up. We're here to turn it on and turn it up. So, doing that right now, and even if you want to imagine that cosmic volume dial, you can turn it up. You can actually imagine turning up a dial. I love doing that. Turning up the dial to your yes, to your pure desire, and noticing how that feels, and knowing that this law, the law of pure desire, is partnered, is paired with another law, which is called the law of paradoxical intent. And this law reminds us that you can get everything you want by knowing that you don't need it to be happy. You don't need it to be happy. And this may seem like a jumbling of ideas right now, but just bear with this and know that, wow, no matter what, I'm going to be okay. Say that to yourself. No matter what, I'm going to be okay. That when you get out of the need, the grasping, the oh my God, the desperation, because that is something that's like smothering it, then releasing that and stepping into no matter what happens, I'm going to be okay. And you get to pursue your desire, pursue this for the sheer joy of pursuing it, the enthusiasm of that. So, knowing that, so being connected to that, that, knowing that you're pursuing your desire to enhance your already happy life. And that's a choice you get to make. So, anywhere where you have not acknowledged that you get to be happy right now, you have the choice to be love right now, the choice to be love right now, because that is your infinite state. Make the choice right now by saying, yes, I am love right now. I am choosing love right now. Releasing any desperation, releasing any fear, releasing any doubt, destroying and uncreating all the fear and doubt that have been holding you back up until now. And noticing how good it feels to now move into the law of harmony. The law of harmony is the law that reminds us that we are one with all things. We are connected to divine, that we aren't separate. We aren't an exception, that we aren't, not that our desires are not less important than something else, that this is that you are part of the greater creation. So, how good it feels. So, just saying this affirmation, this prayer with me, how good it feels to remember that we are connected to the oneness, that we are not separate, that as our desires move through us, that this is guidance to our destiny. That if we have the desire to create a love story, that we have everything we need to create it. And anything that doesn't allow us to be, know, perceive that. Will you destroy and uncreate it now by saying yes out loud? Poof, flush. I got to get my little toilet gig out here. So this is this amazing energy, the harmony that comes from remembering that you are connected to all things, that when you are aligning yourself with that, that you are inviting in the mystical, the magical. So saying yes to the mystical, the magical, the serendipity, the synchronicity, and receiving the mystical, magical, serendipitous, the ease and the joy, receiving that into your being now just by bringing your attention to it. And you may even notice it coming into your body like a stream of colored energy, sensing and perceiving as you receive the awareness of the mystical, the magical, the serendipitous, which comes from a choice. The choice that you're here, the choice that you align with this oneness, with your desire. So, how much enthusiasm can you have for your life? Enthusiasm is that amazing magnetic force. So now we move into this as we've aligned with this loving source, you as the source, because you are connected to source. We move into the law of right action. The law of right action is when we are able to acknowledge all of the love for you and for everyone else. And my favorite mantra here is I wish you great love. When you are willing to honor this in others, to be able to see that abundance around you and wish it for others, then that magnifies. So maybe as you're driving along today, doing whatever you're doing, you can say, I wish you great love to all of the people in the cars passing by you. I wish you great love. I wish you great love. I wish you great love. And what you put out there comes back. So that energetic output accrues on your behalf. So honoring that. And then we move to the final law, which is the law of expanding influence, which reminds us that our actions are part of the creation. This isn't just sit back and wait or hope and wait or wish and wait. This is about taking steps. Sometimes the steps are just with our energy, but sometimes the steps are, wow, yes, I would like to meet someone. I wonder what activities are out there. I wonder what online dating platform I could play with. I wonder, what communities I could join or classes I could take, and bring yourself, follow the energy and make those steps. I like to tell my clients that as you're um, playing with online dating, if you're doing that, know that that doesn't exclude all of the infinite ways you can meet people, but it does add that law of expanding influence by taking action. And it's a really easy way to take action. So by taking action, and what action would you like to take? So just tuning in today to that creation that is present with you, and tuning into your body and your being and the forces all here to support you, being aware of, okay, what action could I take today? What step could I take today? What is inspiring me? And it may be something kind of interesting that you can't quite connect to your dream or to your creation. Maybe it's, Well, I'm inspired to go to work at a coffee shop today, or I'm inspired to attend, this networking event, or I'm inspired to take a walk around a park. Whatever it is, be aware and start taking action in the direction of the energy of your love story. Yes. So let's wrap this up today, just noticing this and inviting in all of your divine team that is here and now, whether you've met them or are aware of it or not. Right in this moment, you can begin to honor the ancestors, the beings, the angels, the people who are here in your life now, the people in this community, the friends, the family, all of the beings that are here supporting you, feeling the gratitude for your life in this moment, choosing love in this moment, and sensing and perceiving all that this is creating by you clearing out the fears, clearing out the doubts, aligning with these laws today, knowing that no matter what happens, you are okay. And you get to consciously ask for this, consciously create this. And how does it get any better than that? Using the mantra, how does it get any better than that, to continue to magnify that? And so it is. So thank you for being here. We will see you tomorrow for our second Love Attracting Catalyst. I'm so happy you're here, and we'll see you really soon.